fun and easy. Anyone can do it. What? It feels good. Greater stretch. I feel great. Yes.
Wouldn't you like to know what inversion could do for you?
Is back pain slowing you down? Is that mirror showing you someone you don't recognize anymore? Gravity could be the culprit. If you want to know how to fight back against gravity and gain back a body that feels and acts more like it did when you were 20, then stop right here. What if we told you this can be achieved naturally, without surgery, pills, or even breaking a sweat? Sound too good to be true? It's not. So stay tuned, and with just a few minutes a day, we'll show you how to achieve a better back and a better body.
We've been manufacturing inversion products since 1981. It's our only proprietary product. The inversion table that you'd order today has actually been upgraded over 75 times, including 3 patented or patent applied for features. Over the years, we've sold more than 250,000 tables worldwide, and with that success, there's a number of copies. That's why the upgrade that I'm most proud of is represented by this sticker. We went to UL, that's Underwriters Laboratory, and said, what is the absolute toughest specification you've got? We want to voluntarily test this table. We agreed on UL 2601, medical equipment in a clinical setting. Now, we're not saying this is medical equipment, but we are saying that is the absolute toughest specification they had, which has a 400% safety factor. Our UL quality testing does not stop with the initial test either. UL does surprise inspections of both of our factories 4 times a year to make sure the quality is maintained. Remember, our only business is inversion. It gets all of our attention. You see how easy it folds up? You're going into a tight storage position, perhaps under a bed. As you see, it springs into action in literally 2 seconds. It's adjustable from 4'8" to 6'6". The height settings are stamped right into the triple-plated chrome steel. Now, there are 2 controls that are important. One's a tether strap that stops you at any angle. It's very important that you use that tether strap, because the secret of getting the benefit out of inversion is that you relax. And so you need to pick an angle where you're comfortable. Put the setting in where it's right for you, lock the cam lock. Now I want you to see how this assembles. Click, click. Literally, our whole machine goes together this easy way. In fact, you'll spend more time getting it out of the box than you will assembling it. You step in, these front foot clamps wrap around your ankles. In fact, you're so securely locked, you actually can't get out unless you pull this locking pin. Now, this works just like a teeter-totter or a seesaw. You balance it so half your body weight is at this pivot point. As I move my arms headward, I rotate headward. As I move my arms back, I rotate back. You're in absolute total control. This is kind of the magic angle where your weight-bearing joints are decompressed to at or near 0. You thought they were 0 when you went to bed? No. If you remember nothing else about this presentation, remember this.
A number of volunteers permitted a pressure sensor to be surgically placed inside their 3rd lumbar disc. The bright red light represents the location of that sensor, and the pressure reading when standing is 100%. When you bend over at the waist, the pressure goes up to 200%. Did you know that sitting is actually harder on your back than standing? 150%. That's the way we work at a computer. 250%. The most important thing to remember is this. You take 25% of standing weight to bed with you, because that last 25% isn't really caused by gravity. It's caused by the construction of your spine. Hundreds of ligaments and 140 muscles in 4 layers. They stabilize the spine, but at the same time, hold it in compression like a web of rubber bands. The only way to decompress is to achieve enough traction to overcome those rubber bands. This study found that it was a big number, approximately 60% of your body weight. Inversion is the only practical way to achieve this type of stretch.
I believe the Nackhamson study shows the secret of why a few minutes of inversion can have such long-lasting benefits. As your joints are decompressed, they widen, allowing oxygen and nutrition into the soft tissue, helping to increase flexibility and shock absorption. As you mobilize those decompressed joints, they're helped to naturally realign themselves, resulting in less joint pain and better posture.
I don't think you realize exactly how many daily activities contribute to poor posture.
Slouch sitting, walking in high-heeled shoes, one-sided activities like golf and gardening are just some of the activities we perform that stress our lower back. Slouch sitting takes curvature out of our lower back, and walking in high heels puts too much in. Inversion will add curvature or reduce curvature as necessary to put us back in perfect posture. Inversion also helps the discs to rehydrate and decreases muscle tension, promoting temporary relief of back pain that can last hours, even a day.